Hi, I'm Lance Hawks, a Senior Solutions Architect at CMI, and I'd like to talk to you about Information Lifecycle Management in today's data centers and how it can help you maximize the value of your storage spend. Information Lifecycle Management, or also sometimes known as ILM, is a set of strategies for administering data on storage systems. Around the year 2004, ILM became widely used in the IT world as a way to discuss and define policies, processes, practices, and tools to align the business value of information with the most appropriate and cost-effective IT infrastructure from the time the data is created to its final disposition. It typically involves an automated process of moving highly accessed data from expensive high-performing media like flash storage or solid-state drives to lower performing, less costly storage like nearline SAS, SATA, cloud, and or tape as the data ages and becomes less accessed. There are typically two methods to automate the type of data movement. The first method is to use software with a defined set of policies to move the data based upon modification times, type, and or age of that data. Something like what IBM Tivoli Storage Manager software provides. IBM TSM can move the data based upon rules that the user defines to ensure that the most highly accessed and or important data is stored on the most expensive storage class in the data center. As that data ages or meets certain predefined policies, it moves to a different, less expensive class of storage like nearline SAS, SATA, or the cloud, or until it is either deleted completely or moved to tape or the cloud for archival purposes. The second method is to use an algorithm-based block-level capable storage subsystem like what you would find with the IBM DS8000, the IBM SAN volume controller, or the IBM StoreWise V7000 with multiple tiers of storage that it's installed into the subsystem to handle the movement of the data based upon heat maps of said data. This is usually done by identifying hot blocks of data, and then it moves that data between the different tiers based upon how often or how hot that data is. It'll move it up to higher, capable, more expensive storage like SSD or flash storage if it's accessed heavily. Or it can move it to a lower tier of storage, lower tier, less costly tier of storage if it's not accessed all that often. The IBM brand of this technology is called EasyTier. These storage devices automatically move data between the different classes of disk, like SSD or flash, 10K, 15K SAS, and nearline SAS or SATA, based upon a heat map that's maintained in the storage subsystem. The system administrator simply sets a flag on a volume which determines whether the data will be involved in EasyTier or not. The storage subsystem then manages all the data movement based upon a block-level heat map. This ensures that your most costly assets are being used most appropriately. A small percentage of flash or SSD storage with EasyTier can turn a sluggish application into a top performer. For random, relatively small I/O workloads, EasyTier can be a game changer in your organization. Most of my customers are thrilled with a performance boost to their databases and critical applications at a very nominal cost. With the advent of LTO6 tape drives, the IBM linear tape file system, something called LTFS, was introduced. And LTFS allows the user to create a file system on the tape library and mount it directly on the host. Once mounted, the user can actually move data. It's a manual process, but they can move data from the local internal spinning disks or SAN disks directly onto tape. Probably the lowest cost storage media in the enterprise. I hope this is giving you some ideas about how to better manage storage in your environment and save money in the process. To learn more of these technologies or to see a demo of these technologies, please visit us online at cm-inc.com or on Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn at CMI. You can also email us at info@cm-inc.com.